It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Tuesday, the 8th of February. I'm Michael Groff. We continue with a forecast of persistence, dry conditions, temperatures remaining above normal through the weekend. Are there any signs that this pattern may eventually start to break down? We'll talk about that and everything else as we dive on in here. Yesterday in the valley, 72 degrees the afternoon high, 51 was the morning low. The normal high is 70, the normal low 48. And as we take a peek outside right now at 5:20 a.m., clear sky in Phoenix. We're starting out at 48 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 23, relative humidity 37%. The winds are calm and the barometer is steady. The upper air look shows a broad ridge building in here across the western states. That will remain the dominant feature for the foreseeable future. Much of the continental United States is under a northwest flow aloft. And in this configuration, the nation should see fairly quiet weather for the most part over the next several days. And we see that reflected on the watch warning map. Yeah, a few snowflakes up across the northeast and some issues with wind across the Dakotas. Wind advisories and high wind warnings ongoing there. Check out the weather in Alaska. Those are wind chill warnings across much of the northern and central interior, as well as the North Slope region there. I saw wind chill values approaching 80 degrees below zero there this morning, with air temperatures as cold as 55 below. So very cold weather ongoing in Alaska. Convective outlook for today. Much of the nation in cool, stable air, so no organized severe weather. In fact, not a single rumble of thunder to be heard across the lower 48. And a look at precipitation valid through next Tuesday morning from the WPC. No rain in the valley, nothing statewide. This weather pattern remains very tranquil, very predictable, at least for a while. We'll talk about what's going on with it as we dive into the models. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. A big ridge extends across the northeast Pacific and through much of the western continental United States, and a dry north to northwesterly flow aloft. So what it means for us down to the surface today, sunny sky, highs in the low to mid 70s. Tonight, clear, overnight lows mostly in the 40s to around 50. And then tomorrow, more of the same, sunny sky, mid 70s. We should be in the upper 70s to around 80 on Thursday with a sunny sky. Highs mid to upper 70s on Friday. Saturday, the ridge moves across the western states, and that means this should be the warmest day of the period. Highs likely getting into the low 80s for us here in Phoenix for the first time this year. And upper 70s to around 80 on Sunday. Sunny sky continues. Here we go to Monday, and the pattern is finally going to show signs of change. We see the ridge is beginning to break down, and troughing is starting to set up here across the western states. Now, exactly the depth, the amplitude of this trough, the positioning of it still remains to be seen this far out. There are a number of ensemble differences among our models, so we will find out here as we go forward in time. But it does appear that temperatures will start to back off toward the mid and upper 70s for Monday. Then a week from today, this is Tuesday, the 15th. Still have the big ridge out there across the North Pacific, the Gulf of Alaska, all the way up through the Bering Sea. But this trough is digging in across the west now. And so will it be more of a long wave, high amplitude trough, or this short wave that we see here? That remains to be seen. High temperatures should back off in that configuration though. And then as we go out 10 days, this is Thursday the 17th, and again, troughing across the nation's midsection. Ridging persists across the Gulf of Alaska, the Northeast Pacific, and a dry northwesterly flow here, and that looks dry and seasonal. All right, looking at rainfall for Phoenix, this goes out through the 22nd of February, coming off of the European ensemble. There are a number of members that introduce some light precipitation out here at about 10 days and beyond. The ensemble mean remains under 1/4 inch, so significant precipitation still appears unlikely, but maybe, just maybe, we get a break from this pattern later this month. And looking at temperatures off the national blend of models, oh yeah, above average through most of the period. Highs, yeah, maybe getting into the low 80s this weekend and remaining above average through much of next week. But we will see if that pattern changes. Temperatures might back off towards seasonal normals. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. I invite you to check out one of my side projects, my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music over there. Have a lot of fun doing that. Myself and the one and only Michelle put that together for you. I leave a link to it in the description, so check it out. I thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe out there. Have yourselves a glorious Tuesday.